Hello guys, today we have a kinda unusual video. I know their developers didn't give us anything, any information, any announcements since Shirai Tower ended. There is nothing new going on in the game. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what is coming. We can't know that for sure until we get any official announcement, but there is a lot of stuff people want to see in the next update. And today we're gonna be looking at that stuff, and I'm gonna be trying to give my honest opinion on if I agree that the game needs it and if I think that developers are actually gonna do it at some point. So we're going to the Discord and we're gonna be looking at MK Mobile wishlist chat, and we're gonna see everything that people want, and we're gonna be trying to decide if it's possible to see it in the future. Alright, idea number 1. Shadowblade says that there should be diamond challenges that are rare but automatically an elder difficulty, and you can only do the challenge once. Now, first of all, I'm 99% sure they're never gonna do it. Not just because they probably gonna lose some money on it. They're not gonna lose money on it because there's so many diamonds in the game right now. Even if they run like one diamond challenge, I think it should be easier for people of higher levels to get diamonds, because they already been playing this game for a long time, and if you look at it, technically the person who is just new to the game can technically get the same stuff as the person who's been playing for years. There is no like ranks in the game. What I like about Marvel Contest of Champions, just if you want to compare it to games, in Marvel Contest of Champions there are certain titles you earn from progression in the game. So the stronger you get, the more content you can clear, you get better rewards everywhere. You get tournaments, and rewards are determined by your rank, by your title, which is incredible. It makes sense if you are a strong player that's been playing for years and have a very established roster. It's gonna be much harder for you. I mean, it's not gonna be much. It shouldn't be as hard as the people who just came into the game to get stuff. So I feel like what I would add, my idea, this is completely my new idea. Instead of challenges for diamond cards and all that stuff, they should change the rewards. Not by level. They should add some kind of a ranking system in the game. So if you have high enough rank, your rewards are gonna be better from challenges, from faction wars. Like they have to have, in Injustice at least, they had a few arenas for newer players. It's kind of what I'm talking about, but there is nothing like that in Mortal Kombat. Basically, people who have maxed out cards are dominating faction wars, which is not fair. Which means that a newer player probably will never get those any good rewards. So make separate faction wars for depending on how powerful you are. Add something like rating that is gonna calculate the whole rating of your roster or something like that, and separate people by it. It's gonna be way more fun and way more fair. And lower tiers, lower faction wars will get lower rewards, but at least they're gonna be better than the lowest rewards in faction wars now. That's my idea. This game needs some kind to distinguish players, make some people get better rewards, some people get worse rewards. That's my idea. Anyway, diamond challenges, not gonna happen. They need diamonds to make money. They need some cards that are insanely difficult to obtain. So 99% sure it's not gonna happen. You can see the towers as diamond challenges because you need to beat basically, and it's already at insane difficulty. So I think they're gonna be just pushing the towers for diamond cards. We're gonna be getting new towers every couple months that they're gonna have different diamond cards in rotation. This is gonna be our alternative for diamond cards challenges. Let's take a look at the next idea. Make visible the war banners in the faction wars leaderboards. Now that is a good one. I actually like it. That's why I made it on my website. Your banner that is fully customizable, that you actually have to grind to get really good items on. In MK Mobile is actually only visible when you play some random people. So what's the point? You can't even technically show it off if you got an insanely cool banner. But if leaderboards in Faction Wars had your banners, it would be so much more fun. I totally support this idea. Good one, Hunt. I'm not gonna look at character suggestions. We're gonna make probably a separate video for character suggestions because there's too many of them. I'm looking at like features for the game right now. Maybe they will let us sell the special attack cards. Now this is good because technically there's so little amount of like bronze and silver characters especially, and even gold and diamond you're probably not gonna get enough of them to sell them. Some people will do probably, so they're just sitting in most people collections and there's nothing you do with them. And the same thing goes for like support cards. We sell hundreds support cards all the time and we only get a little bit of coins. Now this is another problem, another suggestion I want to make to the game. Coin problem. I've seen a lot of accounts. People give me accounts for back openings and like I've seen a lot of accounts. A lot of people just have nothing to do with the coins. they just got millions and millions of gold, and once you have all your basic gear maxed out and basic silvers maxed out, there is and special attacks maxed out, there is just nothing to do with the gold. There must be some way to whether convert it to something or have some kind of a pack that is gonna cost gold that is probably gonna be like mostly silver and bronze cards, but with a chance to get a rare gold or even diamond, like insanely small chance. Like we need an alternative way to spend gold. It's just such poorly balanced resource. And yeah, selling stuff in this game would also be nice. Selling level up cards, selling support cards, not for just coins. Or if we're gonna sell it all for coins, give us some new way to spend coins that is gonna be useful. I hope we can create our own clan. This is a nice one, Freeze, but let's think about it. What would we do in the clan? Are we gonna have the same like raid system as in Injustice, that we're gonna have like huge bosses that we're gonna defeat? The problem is though, in Injustice there is usually, I mean, it doesn't really matter who is a good guy, who is a bad guy. Some bosses in Injustice are actually good guys, so I guess we could just have some game mode where a bunch of people could get together and just deal collective damage to certain bosses. But the question is, what would be rewards? The thing is, in Injustice, if we compare Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat Mobile, in Injustice there is so many different resources. There is gear material, there is gear rerolls, there is in order to get gear, you actually need to collect gear materials to upgrade it, to reroll stuff. There is also like the character system. You get shards. You don't get the entire character at once, so you can technically give out smaller amount of shards. It's easy to make different game modes with different rewards in Injustice, but in Mortal Kombat, I think that's its huge limiting power. Is that in Mortal Kombat you get a full character right away. You can get a few fragments of the character. You can get a few fragments of the gear. Also, you only use coins to level things up. So there is basically character card, gear card, coin. That's it. 3 resources compared to Injustice, probably 10 different resources. And each card on its own, it's kind of like you can give 20 shards, you can get 100 shards depending on the difficulty or something. What are you gonna do in MK Mobile? Give 1 card? You can't give half of the card, and giving more than 1 card is just way too much for some reward for a limited time game mode. So I don't know, guys. I don't think it's doable. That's why they're not releasing any new game modes. It's just not doable in this game. They shot themselves in their foot by making it like this. I don't see, unless they change the way the characters work, I don't see how they can possibly do that. There's just not enough different resources in the game that can be portioned and set as rewards for different game modes. That's just my opinion, but it would be nice to see if they figure out a way to do it. So I really like this idea, and I'm really hoping we're gonna see it one day. They should make Blood God Kotal Khan more useful. Now, this is not just about Blood God Kotal Khan. There's a lot of characters in this game that are completely unbalanced. They're way too bad, nobody plays them. But let's be honest, this game again, I'm gonna make a comparison to Injustice, or even better, Marvel Contest of Champions, because these are games I played and some of them I still play. And in those games, characters actually matter. In almost every game mode, there are certainly good characters and there are certainly bad characters, even of the same rarity, which means that it can't be like that. It can't be that every character is equally good or equally bad, otherwise nobody would care what they get from the packs. There needs to be. They do it on purpose, that they create bad characters and then they create god characters just to create this imbalance. I'm pretty sure they make it on purpose so people will spend more trying to get those good cards, and they can keep pushing them those bad cards that are gonna be treated as just like something that you get, like in Mortal Kombat is basically having a pack that has a small chance to get a diamond card and you just get a bunch of crappy gold cards. In Mortal Kombat you get happy when you get a diamond and you get sad when you get a gold from a diamond pack. But in games like Marvel Contest of Champions, you know exactly what you're getting, you know the rarity of the character you're getting, but the differences between the characters themselves, some of them are just not useful at all and some of them are useful in certain game modes. In Mortal Kombat, I think 99% of the content you can clear with absolutely any team. With the worst gold team, you can still do challenges, you can still grind faction wars, you can still do everything. The only thing that you really need specific characters for are towers. So there is just, even if they balance some characters, people are still gonna play characters that they like. The way the game works, it's super simple. It's literally tap tap. There's no even swipe. It's the most simple fighting system that I've ever seen in any game ever. So it doesn't need good characters. The only way the characters can differ are their passives. And that's it. That's it. So I don't know, guys, even if they rebalance it, it's not gonna change anything in my opinion. But I still think they should. They should make some of the characters that were absolute garbage a little bit useful, so people try to play different characters. It's fun. Yeah, people want live PvP in Faction Wars, and yeah, it's not gonna happen, guys. Their servers can barely handle the way it works right now. If you're gonna have live PvP, first of all, they will have to rework the entire fighting system, because you need to swipe and tap on special attacks, which is, like, if you think about it, what is your opponent supposed to do while you do that? It's just not gonna work like that. It needs more complicated fighting system in order for it to make sense to be play via internet. Also, they're gonna have to install a server basically in every single country in the world to make sure that everybody has a decent ping. It's just not doable. They're just not gonna do it. The game is so old. If they do live multiplayer ever, it's probably gonna be if they make a new game. Maybe they're gonna make Mortal Kombat 12, completely new game, completely rework, redone, like from scratch, absolutely new game with new fighting style. I'm really hoping they're gonna do it. I'm really hoping that for MK12, I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna just keep this game alive until MK11-12, and after that they're gonna drop a massive MK Mobile 12 game that is gonna be absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait for that to happen. Yeah, a lot of people are saying we need new challenge characters. I agree. Come on, NetherRealm. There's so many cards to choose from. There's so many skins in MKX, MK11. Just give us a bunch of challenge characters. Come on. Add Fatality in Faction Wars. Yeah, I don't see why not. The only problem that I see with this is that it's gonna be heavy. If we're gonna add Fatality for every character, the game is gonna at least double in size, because it's a pretty heavy graphically, I think. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Maybe there is a way to make it not heavy. I don't know. If they can make it, I'm all for it. I would love to do Fatalities in Faction Wars. Though the problem maybe is that maybe it's gonna put it in a different teen rating, like the age rating. So they might lose a lot of younger players. I don't know how this works, so I'm not gonna speculate. Increase the chances to get diamonds in a pack. Never gonna happen. The only way if you want to get better chances, wait for a few decent packs that they have. and wait for them to go on sale. That's the only way. Basically, card exchange. That would be a nice feature if you would be able to sacrifice, for example, instead of selling the cards after you max out a card, instead of selling it, you should be able to keep it and then convert them, trade them in, and fuse them into a card of the higher level. I think it's not gonna make it broken. This is exactly how Rocket League trading mechanic works, and I absolutely love it. Let's say you got 5 bronze cards that were above your limits, that you already maxed it out, and you can just fuse them into one single random silver card. That would actually defeat the whole purpose of diamond packs, because then you basically get guaranteed diamond out of every 5 packs if you get 5 gold cards. Yeah, never mind, they're never gonna do it. It would be nice. I'm sure there's a way to do it without unbalancing the game, but I don't think they're gonna do anything to let us get diamond cards easier. That's the way they make money, guys. Don't get your hopes up. How about an equipment pack that will give equipment from past towers, like Link Way and Tower of Horror? Should be able to open with MK coins. Yeah, no, never gonna happen. Because what's the point then to complete the towers if you know there's a pack that can give you cards? Even if it's like 1% chance to get epic, if it's coins are garbage in this game. It's like if you played for like a year, if you're actually played, you're gonna not need any coins. You get a bunch of coins from grinding faction wars, you get a bunch of coins from grinding battle mode, anything. You get coins. A lot of people spend coins on challenges, but at a certain point, I think a lot of people stop playing challenges, and even sometimes you just get more coins that you could possibly spend on challenge anyway. So they will not do it. They will not do it, because even uncommon cards are hard to get from the towers. Why would they give you them basically for free? Not gonna happen, though it might be a little bit too overpowered. Alright guys, I think this is all. We're gonna wait and see what's coming in the next update, but this is the things that people want the most. Let me know in the comments, what do you want to see in the next update, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe for more Mortal Kombat mobile content, and have a great day. Goodbye.